my kid hit. One girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. All back here, get all back here, get back.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Washington Commanders.
Afternoons. Hey, Breeze, don't get all quiet and shit. You know you about to get your ass whipped.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, a big crowd on hand. They love American football here in the English capital. We're underway from Wembley. And a good return is going to be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I'll let it go.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Well, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Easy work. Told you, Breeze. You might well get ready to hit my cash app again. Your ass.
It's a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snaps of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Now Daniels going to keep it. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Going deep for Hopkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls.
That was a good one.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Jackson. And that's incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first two
You better
drives.
punt that thing, breathe.
Football again after this one.
Getting disrespectful by the calls. That $20 in about 10 minutes.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass to the side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the gun, it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And they will eventually get him down. But
that's good shit.
The 5 all the way to the 3.
I don't know how you got in front of dude.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And this is now a 1-point game.
Commanders 8, Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now they can't bring him down. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10. And they're on 31-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, They scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
That's caught. Krosky Merritt with it. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down at 4.
Ready.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Dragon 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
To the air goes Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Krosky Merritt. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
19 target.
Krosky Merritt going to try and push his way in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Beckler. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7th. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on fourth down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on fourth down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
60 Bobcat.
On fourth down, here's Daniels. He'll try to do it himself. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, a 7-yard touchdown ground. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe you're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. inside the 30 at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Ready, go!
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Crack all 80. Ready?
Daniels looking to throw. And this one's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
To throw is Daniels. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On the jump.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Rig. Rig. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Sit up. Sit up. Ready. Sit up. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Sit up.
They go play action now. Jackson on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. That's caught. It's Flowers. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Or. Ready. That's up. Sit up.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's
To throw is Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The result, a first down as the quick slant gets him 14.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it. but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And we'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
Or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Back to throw. Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On the 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
18, pioneer.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 13 yards remaining on second down.
Get it. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now Daniels going to keep it, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down?
18 Cardinal, 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That is caught. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw. Daniels. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Dragon 60. Lion. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Candy Lion.
It's complete. That is not going to make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in two-point conversions, but not here, as this time they come up empty. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Warriors 17. Let's go.
They go play action. Daniels. And he will find his man Samuel. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel with his second touchdown of the night. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And for the fourth time,
You like that shit, don't you, Breeze? Told you, defense likes too. I read your whole play. Ran that. Man, stop.
Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it.
Watch.
Instead, he ends up throwing it to the other
Hold on a second, Rick.
team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time.
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me, but you do now. Oh, you do now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here in my place.